Hey everybody, it's Alex Jones from Jones Firearms Coaching here in Vancouver, Washington. And today I'm going to show you how to load your semi-automatic pistol. Now before we do that, this is a new channel and I need your support. So please hit the like, the subscribe button, and also the notification bell to be notified of more content like this. So let's get started. Before we get started with loading, I want to make sure that we're practicing two important safety rules. And that one is making sure that this gun is pointed in a safe direction. And then also making sure that you keep your finger off of the trigger until you've made a conscious decision to shoot. So I want to explain the different positions of the gun that you can load from first. In this position with the slide forward, this is called the closed position. Okay, so I'm going to be able to show you how to load from this position. And then also you have the open position. That means the slide is locked to the rear. And this is what it would look like. This is called the open position. And I'm going to show you how to load from the open and the closed position in this video. So without further ado, let's get started. Here I have a magazine with some dummy rounds in it, okay? The first step of loading, whether it be the closed position or the open position, is to insert your magazine into the bottom of your gun in the magazine well. So you're going to insert the magazine and you're going to give it a little slap or a little nudge. This ensures that the magazine is seated into the gun properly. Okay, so that means if you're shooting and your magazine falls out, that means you didn't give it that little tap. Okay. Now another way you can check as well to make sure it's seated properly is once you kind of nudge it in there, you can kind of give it a little tug. This is always important too, just to double check to make sure that your magazine is not going to fall out. So once you get the magazine, I'll just start from the beginning again. You're going to insert your magazine. That's step one. And step two is you're going to rack your slide, which in turn should take a bullet from this magazine and insert it into your chamber area here. So first step, insert magazine. Next step is to rack the slide back. Okay. Now there should be a round in this chamber and you should be ready to shoot. So in the closed position, it's fairly easy to load. The first step, you just insert the magazine. The next step, you just rack the slide and put a round into your chamber. So if you were going to carry it with one in the chamber, this is what you would most likely do to get around in your chamber. Okay, now I'm going to unload the gun and I'm going to set this up into the open position now. Okay, so in the open position, the steps to load is exactly the same. The first step is you want to make sure that you insert your magazine into your gun. Okay, so just like that. Now what's funny, and not funny, but what's interesting is if you were to look over the top into your chamber area down here, I don't know if y'all can see that on camera, you should be able to see the cartridge, the dummy cartridge in there, getting ready to go into the chamber. Not sure if you can see it or not. But once you put the magazine in, the next step is to what? To rack the slide. So you can rack the slide by pulling it back and letting it go. And what's going to happen is when you let it go, it's going to take that little dummy cartridge and put inside of the chamber. So again, let's start from the top and review it, and I can complete the task. Okay. So first step is to insert your magazine into the gun. Next step is to pull the slide back and release it, letting it go, which in turn puts a round into the chamber. Okay. So that is how you load from the open position. There's a round in the chamber, you're ready to go, everything's good. All right. Now, for review purposes, and I'm going to do a what do you call it? A video on unloading as well. So we're going to load from the open or from the closed position. Okay. So magazine is in. That's the first step. Give it a little tap, give it a little tug. The next step is racking the slide, making a round go from the magazine into the chamber. Okay. So that's loading from the closed position. Now, to load from this position, the open position, the steps still apply. You want to insert your magazine into the gun. Go and give it a tap, a little tug, and then you want to pull your slide back. You're going to feel it release, and then just let it go. This is also, as the slide is going forward, is going to put a round into your chamber, making it ready to fire. Okay, so this is how you simply load your semi-automatic pistol from the open position and the closed position. Again, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell for more content like this.